Hi everyone. In this lesson we are going to study data type, datetime in Apex. So what's that? A value that indicates a particular day and time. Date, day and time, such as a timestamp. Always create datetime values with a system static method. Datetime dot. This is the static method. You can add or subtract any integer of double value from a datetime value returning a date value. Let's go to our developer console and see how it works. So there are some methods, of course many methods are there, but we are not able to study all of them. I would like to maybe for me the most important ones are there. So the first one is if I want to see on developer console today's date and time, or right now date and time. So our method is that date time my date time. Okay, then assign a value for this, and then let's use date time static method dot. As you can see, there are many different methods here. So which one I would like to use is I would like to see today's. That means now. As you can see, today, date and time. So put semicolon at the end of our declaration, then go system dot debug, and then today's time, the name of, and then put the plus join my date time, and then see what happens on developer console. What I will see, debug only. Then as you can see, today's time is 3rd of May 2022, and the time is 11 hours 4 minutes and 27 seconds. So this is the basic method to find out the today's date and time, or right now at this moment what time it is or date. So date time my date, assign date time dot now static method. But there are other methods we can study. So if I would like to, first of all, I want to put a new instance date, any date. Let's write. Again, I can write data type, time, and then my date or any date, equals date time method we use dot, and then I would like to use new instance date time. So I can use this one, new instance, any date I would like to put. Let's say 2000, and then comma first month, and then 10th of it, and then time is just a second. The time is, let's say it was 8 hours and then 10 minutes, comma 15 seconds. This was a specific new instance date I put in the past. Maybe something happened that time. And then I would like to see this on developer console. It's simple. Let's copy system debug to save time. Any date. Sorry for interruption. So if I would like to say put any date on developer console and see it, this is my method, and then let execute it, and then debug. You see, this is the was 2000 January 10, and time was 10:08, and the second was 15 seconds. If I would like to, for example, I have this date, copy it. I would like to add some minutes, some days, dates, months, year. I can add by using some methods. I will simply use maybe hours. I just want to add hours. So for this, I can again write date time method, and then my new date. Okay, my method variable name, and then I would like to add date time. I would like to add let's say 2 hours. Dot, as you can see, add hours, minute, months, seconds, add years. So I can add, let's say, I would like to add hours. Okay, then how many hours I would like to add? Let's say 3. So then my new date now. I would like to see Control C. This was any date. Now my new date is I'm adding to this one, this date, new instance date, a new one. Let's see, my new date is it's supposed to be this. This is the date, and time should be 8:10. It should be 11, right? Let's see. Then where we made our mistake, sorry, it's supposed to be not date time, it's supposed to be any date, right? Because new instance date is there, and this is my variable, and then now our code should work right now. Let's debug only. As you can see, it was 8, now it is 11. So there are other methods, just save time. You can add, instead of hours, you can add let's say seconds. We can add seconds, minutes, hours. We can add, let's say, minutes method, just to save time. Minutes was 10. Now we can add 15 minutes, and then see. Debug only, and then become our 11. 10, it's up, I think, taken time, our internet. Now if we debug it, then becomes 25. It was 10, I add 15 minutes. So this is another method to add minutes, second, and hours. Now the next method is from this instance date time, I can get time or date. So how can I get date? Let me write here the name, so for us it will be easy. Here, today's, let's say, comment out it, today's date, time. And this one was any date, new instance, any date, time. And this one, adding, add methods. And here the fourth one is date method. How to get date method from this here. This is my new instance date. Copy it. And then I want to get date from this one. How can I get this? Again, it will date time method. It will be if I want to get date, so no need time, I just need date, right? So my date, okay, and then I assign what I take from this one and put what date method, okay. From this variable, this in new instance date time new instance method, I want to get date. So this is the way how to do it. Let's say so my date, as you can see, I don't have time, I only have date from that new instance date time method, as you can see, okay. There is another method, format method, like to change date time to string. The next method is that comment out format, like date to date to string. How to do this method is also easy part. So for this, I want to get today's, like right now, take again this one. That right now, the what time it is, we can find this answer with by using this way. Now I want to change the right now date time to a string. So for to change this, I have to use string data types and then my date time, and then assign a value to this, and then my date in string, okay, and then I use the variable dot, then we use format method, and then hour, okay, column, and then minute, and then small a, and then put semicolon, then system dot debug my datetime in string. Let's see what happens here. As you can see now, this is date, and then it is in string method data type. So it is not anymore a datetime, it is a string. So by using format method, we can use datetime to, like, it converts this hour. I mean, what time it is? That's 12. It is 12:17. So it changed to string data type by using this method, format method. The other method, which is get time method from a new instance method, you can calculate how many seconds you lived on the world by using this method. Let's go ahead here, comment out get time. For this, for get time method, how many seconds, it returns the number of milliseconds since the specific date you write here. Let's take our, again, this date here, 2000. What this method, get time method, does, returns the number of milliseconds since January, from when? January 10th, 2000. And then up to now, how many seconds it calculates. Let's see, date time, any date, and then this is my new instance date time. Now I am going to, since it will be a lot of milliseconds, so you write long data type, you type long data, and then get time here, and then we need to can assign a value to this. So any date dot, and then get time method, okay, and then semicolon. Sorry, we didn't assign. So then let's see what result we are going to get it in our developer console. System dot debug my time, and then put colon and plus get time. Sorry, it's good always to use the same strategy, you know, to execute highlighted, and then if you can see how many seconds since that time up to now it calculates. So this is how many characters: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you write here instead of long integer, then see what will happen. Illegal assignment from long to integer. So it should be in long because this number of seconds, it is out of range of integer. So you have to write long data type. So these are the basic data types, some methods in datetime class. I hope you have learned something new. Thank you very much and enjoy learning in Apex.